Here we are for the final race of the ISCR Cup Series Season 13. 4 drivers going for the big trophy. And before we do all that stuff, here's a race command.
Driver! Start your engine! Yeah!
Engines fired up. Here we go. Sammy Sabre Jr., the lowest of them all, qualifying. 39th. Starting at 39th. Grace Names Vito, no wins. Currently will start 31st. And then Tony Green in the 42 car, 21st. And Alexander Heyer, the highest qualifier, starts in 14th. So, the 19 car, starting on pole for tonight's race. Trey Wright starting on the outside. So, a last chance to get a win, or get another win for the final season. Before the season ends. Our longest cup season ever. 43 races. Used to be 40. And then I added 3 more races for fun. Been a long, long season. Maybe a bit too long. If we ever do a season 14, I'm pretty sure we won't go that crazy. We'll go insane. We'll do 50 races. Okay, maybe not. That's a little bit too much there. I think 43 is already a little too much. So as we get set for the final race of the season, Daytona open the season, and Daytona will end the season. So we get set for the green. The pace car pulls in. Here we go. Who will win the final race and who will be our champion? Green flag is out. We're underway here at Daytona. And a very poor start for Daytona 500 champ. The 8 car, really horrible start, holding back the 42 car. Looks like he will not be sweeping Daytona. I'll hold on to 3 and of course all these several guys. Yeah, we tend to pay attention to the championship contenders more. Gotta get back the get around the 8 car. He can't move. He can't drive that thing. Something's wrong with the 8 car. Will he gotta pit? He'll need to pit. Kerry Love in the 12 car to the lead. Already making moves for the race lead here. Kerry Love got a late season win at Kansas. Finally getting that win. Here comes Zachary Fitzwater Sr. in the 4. He's picked up 2 wins. Hilary Sanchez as well. 2 wins. No one has gotten 3 yet. What's the last time that's ever happened? Probably really long. So 4 cars able to get by. This could be a strategy though, because eventually, even if we go caution free, still got the stage, so it won't be caution free. 47 Hilary Sanchez now to the race lead. Kenny Johnson into 13 on the bottom. Notice I put in the old LP line that was pretty popular. The first one was the best and the others were just garbage. And Joe Jefferson pulling out a line, and he's going down pit road. Issues with his car as well. 27 Cecilia leads that lap. Also 2 wins. Joshua Rush 2 wins. Brad Cheston however 1 win. He almost made it to the playoffs with that big win at Hillside, but just couldn't continue on. Missed the 500 as well, so this is his first race at Daytona as a couple cars slapped the wall, but doesn't seem to affect him that much, or maybe, no, I'm wrong. Kinda wrong. You have to carry a love holding back all that speed. That was lost in the wall there. Kyle in the 6th car, and then there's the 48 on the inside now. Patrick Moon to 17. 48 leads that lap. 10 car also back there. So there's the 9 of Hyder on the bottom line. And they're going to close in on the 18. I'm going to quickly put him on a lap down though. They're just squeezing each other. Oh, what does he do? What is he doing? Oh, there we go. Caution. Caution, caution, caution. And the 11 Orion Butcher getting pushed to the front. Francis Haas to the inside. Who will be there at the line? I think the 53 will get it. Yes, he will. Yellow flag is out. First caution of the night. Francis Haas lead. We'll take a look at the replay. What is the 18 doing? Joe Jefferson, who was eliminated in the round of 8. He just comes back up. 12 in the 95. Go all the way spinning into the grass. A lot of damage on the 12 for Carry Love. Slide all the way down. Looks like they hit the inside wall. Yeah, not many cars go all the way down there. 12 car also gave it a little tap. Probably cannot believe this from the 18. He just came back and merged up. If he waited a bit more, he would have blended in with the pack safely. Unbelievable. Well, obviously not the first time it's happened, but it's always unbelievable to see something like that. At least it wasn't a big wreck like at Chicagoland. That was just a disaster. First caution of the night. We'll take you back to the restart. Here we go. Getting ready for the green. So the 95 and the 12 are out of the race. 38 cars remain. 36 on the lead lap. Race cars in. Here we go. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Great restart for the 53. Anderson in the 20 to the inside. 9 car gonna also go down to the bottom. So you can get double trophies here. And well, I thought, and probably some others thought Hyder would not make it back into the playoffs. But he got the win. I think he was already in, even after winning the Brickyard. Got another win that advanced to the next round. Right now going for the championship. Anderson to the inside. We're going to leave him through the middle. Maybe not. Trey Red's going to go with him. 4 is still deciding. He's going to go to the inside. He'll take everyone behind him with him. Here comes the 11 Orion Butcher. Fared very poorly at Chicagoland and also got caught up in that big wreck. Could not avoid it. That definitely would have benefited them, and they probably would have knocked the driver out of the playoffs, the top 4, and they would be contending for a championship. So tonight you'll either be a Chevy or a Ford, the 10 being the only Ford and the rest all being Chevys. Here comes Zachary Fitzwater Sr. down on the inside. Gonna get pushed to the front by the 21. Just nearly leads the lap. Ten car. Sammy Saber Jr. has problems. And he's coming back out. He's already gone a lap down. Oh, that's not good. Sammy Saber has only finished last. Finished last in the Sportsman Series, finished last in the Formula A Series, but this season was his breakout season. I don't think anyone expected him to make it this far. Finally got a win at the Glen. Some Chase Elliott stuff, right? I just noticed, yeah. Chase Elliott got his first win at the Glen. Sammy Saber Jr. gets his first win at the Glen. After so many attempts. And made it to the championship 4. So, already did more than expected. Still consider a very good season for the 10. As his championship hopes are, of course, not done, but are now lowered. Al Legacy in the 38. What a horrible second half of a season he's had. So many drivers, so many of them. We all thought we were going to make it into the playoffs, but didn't. I say the big surprise that made it in were, let's see, Definitely Sammy Saber Jr. Even though Tim Randolph. Actually, I think Tim Randolph is one of the bigger underdogs. Kenny Johnson's in the wall. Oh, that might cause a wreck there. Oh, Fitzwater laid off. Close one. Hold up a couple of drivers. And I think, who else? I wouldn't say Trevor Collins. He basically stood in the top 16 for almost majority of the season, I think. Kerry Love, I think is one of them. Yep. I don't know how Max Anderson, even though he stayed top 5, he somehow just made it. I don't know, but I wouldn't say not a super big underdog. Anderson, he still has, well, he has 3 top 5s now and 6 top 10s, and a couple more cars getting into the wall there. 10 car now in danger of losing another lap. 9 cars still leading this championship hunt. Remember, no stage points for the end of the round for the playoff drivers. Say playoff drivers. There's Green and there's Grayson Hayes Vito. It's no point for them to run up front now, getting in danger of losing or getting taken out in the big one. There is a big one. Don't want to risk it. Because they know they're going to get the stage yellow. Or any kind of yellow. So they'll be all the way at the back. And then they can just take the spots and take the yellow. Joshua Rush in the 15 through the middle. He's won 3 races. Twice. 2 seasons in a row he's won 3 races. And he's going to try to do it again. He won Sonoma, and he won Bristol, but missed out. Yep, Joshua Rush was one of the surprises who missed out in the playoffs. Aaron Carlson was definitely a big one. Cecilia was a big one. That we all thought Marcus Atachi. Those guys, and Stephen Oaks. As they come up on a 10 and the 0-0. Sammy Saber will be put 2 laps down. If there's a green white check and he's still 2 laps down, he will be parked. Sanchez goes all the way to the top. 9 car now has the inside. Goes to the middle. And the 11 car will lead. There's 2 cars still fast. 0-0 in the 10. 18 car, however, he isn't fast. Won't be able to keep up with the pack with that damage. Here comes Marcus Atachi in the 21. Got a win at Texas. Looking for another. And still, so many races, no one has gotten 3 wins yet. One season we had a driver win 5 races, and it was 36. I think it was 36 races. We got a 43 race season, and no one has got win number 3. They've been close, but no cigar. A little bit of having to check up there. Chris Kyle will take it. There's Brad Cheston in the 1. One of the drivers who missed the 500. So for some, it's their first race at Daytona of the season. Francis Hall is in the 53 now, coming back in, trying to get the lead here. Almost at the stage too. No carryover, by the way, for stage points. So if any of the playoff drivers get any stage points, so it'll be 0. But it won't be. If the stage winner gets 10, if the playoff driver gets 10, that wins the stage, 10 points do not go to second place. It would just be 9. 2 laps remaining in the stage here. They're racing really hard for that second pack. Looks like it. Just got by the 43. 10 cars got to try to stay on the lead lap. Gotta pass several cars here. Doesn't have a lot of time. There comes the 4 car. Down on the inside, the 1 peeks to the inside. Okay, so as always, wait for the last car, which is the 43.
It'll be 1 to go this time, bud. Caution down, caution down, caution.
So here they come. Brad Chesson in the 1. On the inside of the 6. Got help from the 53. Fitzwater Senior trying to lead the inside line. Kind of falling back a bit. Francis looks to the inside. Hard charging 4 car. Coming on the bottom. Who's going to win this stage? They're nearly 4 wide here. Oh man, this is just for stage points. Oh, they're going to wreck. They're going to wreck. They're going to wreck at the line. I think Fitzwater Senior got the stage win. Oh, don't wreck under yellow. Alright, everyone calm down here. Everyone calm down. Wow, that was really close. All that for 10 meaningless points at this point. Brad Cheston 2nd, Chris Kyle 3rd, Francis Hawes 4th, Kenny Johnson 5th, 6th is Tony Newman, 7th is Aaron Carlson, 8th plays Ibatar, 9th Piper Israel, and Joshua Cecilia gets the final point. So, no playoff drivers got any points from that. So the 9 was the closest. Alright, so that is your stage results. We'll skip you to the restart. So a few, or more than a few, made some green flag pit stops. So they're not good on fuel here. Some of them stayed out. To get set for the green. Chris Kyle will lead them to the line. Here we go. Pace cars in. Getting ready. Green flag. Back underway. Huge jump for the 6. Four wide already. Yep, they're gonna go 4 wide here. Not giving an inch. Francis in the wall, got no room. Back to 3 wide as Pipe Praise Vito. Falling back, being on the lower line. Plays Zubatar, not gonna help Kenny Johnson. He wants to take the lead for himself. Will he have any help? Doesn't look like it. Marcus Attach is going to follow Kenny Johnson. Chris Kyle leads the lap, I believe, yep, by hundredths of a second. Now 51 has help. Carlson, Cecilio, Piper's Vito. Near loses it. Gets back on the racetrack safely. Safe as he can. Line car is falling back a bit. And he was enjoying that. Big gap because of the second pack being so far back. But yep, it's go time. The 3 and the 42 are back there, not too far back. Grayson Hayes Vito trying to get the championship this season. Oh, trouble, we got ourselves a wreck. 88's in the wall. Oh, the 9 car is collected as well. Oh, that's a lot of damage. No, whoops. I didn't mean to do it. Saying mean. Well, what's wrong with me? 00 Steppin' Oaks. He's gets pushed to the front, trying to get a lap back here if he can, but they got the run on the outside. He'll still 2 laps down. Mitchell Cullen leads. Looks like it was the leader. Again with the leaders, keeping our eye off of them, and then something happens to them. Alright, we'll take a look at the replay. Pipe Praise Vito trying to get to the outside. Marcus couldn't back out. He just kept inching, trying to make it almost clear, almost. Caused the whole jam up on the outside line, but everything looked okay. Then you can see the 9 car ends up getting pushed into someone. Did he hit someone or did he check up? Yeah, the 9 car Hyder now in danger of losing his championship. He's gonna need a miracle here. I think he ran into the back of the 24. Got a little squirrely. And he gets pushed into Sanchez and yeah. Quite a bit of damage there. Got hit by Green, I think. Was it Green? Yep. Got hit by Tony Green there. Man. That's stuff for 9. Just like that. His championships is now on the edge. Because they'll be down to the 3 and a 42. So they need a green-white checkered finish. They need an overtime finish to get a chance. That damage is going to slow them down for, of course, overtime and get the thing repaired like new. Right now they can't. Can't risk going a lap down. So, second, third yellow of the day. We'll take you back to the restart. Lights are out. Getting ready for the green. The 9 car is out. So Hyder will finish 4th in the championship standings. He'll end off the season with 2 wins, 7 top 5s, and 13 top 10s. So far, no one's got 10 top 10s. The closest is may not surprise you, but it's the 43 car. He has 9 top 5s. 9 top 5s. And the green flag is out. Back underway. 7's the highest out of the 4. Then that's between three other drivers. Less than 10 to go. 9 laps remaining. Right now. Oh, Blazy Batar gets turned! Oh, it's Stepan Oaks. Big crash. Big crash. Oh, Tony Green, the 10's in it. Big damage. And the whole heap of cars involved in this one. Blazy Batar on his roof. 10 cars destroyed and 48 with a big run, and I think the other 3 cars won the championship. Yeah, that's the problem with Daytona. Some say it was a bad idea, or an insane idea, and yeah, they were right. And all they would be doing this next season if we do a season 14. Alright, yellow flag is out again. Jay Jefferson leads. We'll take a look at the replay. They didn't even get up to speed yet, and Fitzwater Sr. looking through the middle. I think was he trying to side draft? Or trying to get back in line? I think he was trying to get back in line and accidentally just dumps Blazy Batar. He ends up going over Tony Newman and then Michael Collins, and then those guys were able to sit on the low line. And after that, they all piled in. See the 10 car and the 42 involved, and see the 3 all the way on the left side. He has won the championship. Green is out, Sammy's out, and Blazy Batar going for a tumble. Lands on his roof. The 19 with a lot of damage. Hilary Sanchez, Tony Newman, Stepan Oaks, Aaron Carlson as well. All out. Oh man. Can't something in my throat. Hope I'm not getting sick. I might be. It's starting to get a little bit colder here. But anyways, let's run on board with the 42 car. Heartbreak for all those drivers. 9 car was out, just retired. Now Green and Sammy Saber, they're now done. Got nowhere to go, I guess, for the 42. And that's it. That's it for them. Alright, we'll take you back to the restart. Gonna restart with 4 laps to go. So, Grayson Hayes-Vito's second last season, now a champion this season. A true role reversal never has happened. Well, unless he wins tonight's race. If he does, then it won't be 100%. What a run for the 3 car. Coda, he almost got Coda. Finished second there. He got the stage win. But I think that's his closest so far to a victory. But it looks like, yep, Grayson Hayes-Vito. Congratulations to him. He is our champion. Of course, not the end we wanted. but it can't always happen. Green flag. We're back on the way. There's a 43. Shit. Did I? Oh man, I almost unplugged my mic. The 43 there in the top 5. And he's the only driver that can do it right now. To get 10 top 5 finishes. It's impossible for everyone else because he's the only one with 9. Oh, there we go again. Oh, all the leaders just get taken out. And caution. All of a sudden, these guys are just wrecking each other. They're not up to speed again. Alright, we're going into overtime. Here comes the 36 of Noodles. He's also been winless this season. As well as Trevor Collins. There's Carter Joey. Getting the end off in the high note. And he's still last in points, too. Collins will take the yellow flag. And we'll take a look at the replay. Now, what just happened again? The 17, again, similar. They're 4 wide for the race. Oh, actually, Jefferson, he bounced off the wall, but there's like just no room, absolutely. And all the top 4 cars just goes around. 4, 22, 48, 17. Trying to get an angle so you can get all the cars. Looks like we can't really. But yeah, they all spin out, and officials decided to drop the yellow. I guess that's kind of fair. So thanks to that, we're going into overtime for the last race of the season. How fitting. It wouldn't be right to not go into overtime for the final race of the season. We'll see the results of the line first, and then we'll take it to overtime. So Trevor Collins will lead, and there'll be 19 cars restarting. Fitzwater and Mew, looks like they stacked up with Anderson, and now they're out of the race. And those the rest of the race results. Those are official results for the final race of the season. But for the rest, they still got a chance to get the win. Alright, so we'll now take you to overtime. Here we go, 2 more laps to go in the season finale. Unless they crash again. So who will win the final race? Still got a few winless drivers up there, like the 52, the 36, and the 41. Here we go. Pace car's in. And the green flag is out. 2 laps to go. Oh, trouble. Oh, there we go already. 11 spins out. No caution. Well, now they don't want to throw the caution, huh? Here comes Carter Joe. He came close just a few races. Oh, there they go. That's got to be yellow. Trey Wright goes around. Luke Sasser, Mitchell Collins. So a second attempt will be needed. Oh, the 3 is just pushing on that 53. You know, he's spinning him out. Oh, Derek Edison, Chris Kyle. They almost turn. But it looks like we're gonna try again. Second attempt. But we'll take a look at the replay first. See the 11 car first. Ryan Butcher. Yeah, Joshua Rush in the 43. 43 pushing a little too hard on Joshua Rush. 11 car gets hit, and he ends up spinning around. And then here, Trey Wright, he gets pushed down to the inside by Aaron John Steele. Then they lay off, everything looks all good. And then what happened next? More contact, of course. But who? Marcus Itachi, Aaron John Steele, looks like. Yep, got him on the left side, pushing on the left side. They're not square with the bumper. Jake Jefferson, Luke Sasser, and Mitchell Collins also involved. Alright, so, second attempt. See who's gonna line up where. Then we'll take you to it. So, Jake Jefferson is done. Yep, they didn't even attempt to fix the car. They want to pack up and go home. So, there'll be just 18 cars now. Well, Jake Jefferson being the only one. Noodles will lead this time. We'll take you to overtime. Second attempt. Attempt number 2. Okay, here we go. We'll be needing a third attempt. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. Pace car is in. Another 2 laps to go. Here we go. Green flag is out. That 36 was ready. He wants to get to the outside, cover that 53. Alright, no one's spinning out this time before entering turn 1. There's a 3-yard champion trying to get a win here. The 52 and the 6 trying to work together if they can, leaving the 3 car hung out to dry. 6 now goes back to the middle. And the 3 and 4. Oh, they're peeking. The 53's all over the 36. He lays off though. That would have been big. And here they come. White flag. Only 2 attempts is needed. White flag is out. One more time around in the last race of the season. Here comes Francis Hawes in the inside. Will be the first and only one to get 3 wins. He's got nobody, but oh, there goes Edison. He's gonna go for it. He wants those 3 wins. Carter Joey, oh man, pushing on the left side again. Laid off, just a small tap. Outside still prevails. Yeah, inside can't really get going there. Only through the corners. Carter Joey looks inside. Edison on the bottom. Their 43 nearly gets turned. Oh, the 36 is in the wall. He's in the wall. Joey through the middle. 4 wide. Here they come. To the checkered flag. Contact at the line. Carter Joey wins. A 4 wide photo finish. What a way to end off the season. May have not been for the championship, but man, what a finish that was. Carter Joey does it. Finally getting that big win. And it comes here at Daytona. Wow, what a finish that was. What a finish. How about that? Let's take a look at the full results. So 7 1/1000ths of a second. Carter Joey beats Derek Edison 100ths of a second for the 43. So that's 10 top 10s for the 43 car, but I'm pretty sure he wanted that win. And Noodles, who held them off all up until off of turn 4, finishing 4th by rounding it by 300ths. Joshua Rush, Ryan Butcher, Francis Hawes, Al Lagacy, Matt Haas, and Chris Kyle. Grayson Vito, Trevor Collins, Marcus Astachi, Luke Sasser, Mitchell Collins, Aaron John Steele, Trey Wright, and Tim Randolph. So, Grayson Vito, a winless champion. 2 straight seasons winless champion. Again. Don't know if that's first for RCR in the team, but take a look at that finish. It was wild. Yep. He kept looking, got the 36 up into the wall. He was aggressive. It was all or nothing for that 41. So that only leaves Tony Newman, the only Stuart Haas car, not to win a race. And look at the contact between the 41 and the 33. Trying to side draft. There's no room to side draft. And right there, 7 1/1000th flag stand is blocking the way. There we go. Well, though it's not kind of a better angle, but kind of hard to tell. But yeah, 41 clearly won this race from this angle. Wow. What a way to end off the season with a 4 wide photo finish to the end. Yeah, I know, I already said that. Say it again. And that may not be for the championship. But still. Great finish. 4 wide at the line. I don't think that's ever happened. Not even at Michigan. It was almost 4 wide at Michigan. Almost. It was like more like 3 wide, 3.5 wide. But this was truly 4 wide at the line. Neck and neck. And neck and neck. I just screenshot that. Hang on. Okay. So, that is it. Carter Joey. I think that he won't finish last this season. Big win. Definitely a big win. Alright, so now we'll take you to victory lane and all that point standings after that. So, here it is. The final point standings after 43 races, Grayson Vito, a champion without winning a single race. So, Tony Green finishing second with 2 wins and 7 top 5s and 13 top 10s. Sammy Saber Jr., he didn't finish last. He got his first win this season and surprised everyone. He made it into the playoffs, made it all the way to the round of 4. 1 win, 6 top 5s, and 10 top 10s. Not a bad season. A really good season. Alexander Hyder, finishing in 4th, a heartbreaker for the 9 after getting taken out in that wreck off turn 2. With 2 wins, he pretty much was ahead for most of the race. And then the wrecks happened. 7 top 5s, 13 top 10s. Those are the championship 4. And for the rest, a 5th place rule allowed drivers to still get 5th. Ryan Butcher able to hang on to that. 2 wins for the 11 team. So 1 off from last, or 2 more than last season. What am I saying? 7 top 5s and 15 top 10s. Joe Jefferson 6th, 1 win, 8 top 5s and 13 top 10s. Trevor Collins finishing in 7th with 0 wins, 5 top 5s and 8 top 10s. Noodles with 0 wins, 7 top 5s and 15 top 10s. Derek Edison, oh man, this stings right here for the 32 team. He was able to still finish top 10 in points. 2 wins, 8 top 5s, and 17 top 10s. 1 more than our champion. But our champion does have the better average finish. But, of course, yeah. Kerry Love still able to manage to finish 10th with 1 win, 5 top 5s, and 10 top 10s. Jay Jefferson drops out of his spot. Matt Haas gained 3, finishing in 12th. Tony Newman, Max Anderson, no change, 13th and 14th. Keith Steen with the last place finish, the final race of the season. He loses 4, finishing in 15th. Tim Randolph didn't gain a single spot at all, I don't think. That's right at the start of the playoffs. 16th. So outside the playoffs, Joshua Rush the highest, finishing in 17th, 5 spots gained. Michael Collins in 18th. Blazy Vitar, that big crash cost him 2 spots. Josh Cecilia gets 20th, Aaron Carlson 21st, Hilly Sanchez 22nd, and the 43 team getting the one and only driver to get 10 top 5 finishes, but not even in the playoffs. Of course, the lack of consistency and everything. Marcus Atachi 24th, Brad Chesson 25th, Luke Sasser 26th, Piper Vito and Alexander Rope both losing 4 spots, 27 and 28th. Kenny Johnson 29th, Mitchell Collins 30th, Stephen Oaks, Zachary Fitzwater Sr., Patrick Mew, Chris Codd, Trey Wright. This is wrong. Sometimes score for if you put in the wrong name and generate file, it still won't correct it. But yeah, 30. Well, I don't think it should be 30. I don't even know. Maybe it's still 34th. Maybe he gained spots. I'm gonna try to fix that later. Aaron John Steele 37th, Al Legacy, Francis Hawes, and then Carter Joey. Carter Joey, despite winning that race, he was 2 points short from not finishing in last. So he finishes last with the victory. So of course the lowest with 7 top 5s and 10 top 10s. Now that 41 team did have something, but again, lack of consistency, and they just could not get out of last. Full statistics because of green white checkered finishes. All these stats are all over the place. They are nowhere right. And oh wait. And all these guys, who cares about them? They shouldn't even get points. That doesn't matter. So as I was saying, all these stats are all messed up because of the green-white checkers, the overtimes, and basically they don't even really matter that much. No one really cares about how many miles they ran. Who cares about this? Points breakdown, stuff. That doesn't really matter. What's with the EP-ST? Earn points per start. I don't know. Top 5 starts are all the same. Wins, all 2. Anyone who got 2. So Hyder, Kyle, Martin, Edison, and Haas. And I'm pretty sure Ryan Butcher is in it. But yeah, top 5 of course goes to the 43. Derek Edison, Jay Jefferson, and Joe Jefferson with 8, and Alexander Hyder and the others with 7. A lot of them got 7. Top 10s: Derek Edison, right there. Had some contests, but he's still able to edge him out. With 17 top 10 finishes, Grayson Israel with 16, Noodles and Ryan Butcher with 15, and Stevens with 14. Most poles, yep, that's kind of messed up because of green white checkers. I might laps and laps led. Still screwed up. Miles is messed up and whatnot. Fastest average was at Daytona. Our last race of the season was our fastest average. Carter Joey was the winner, 188.602 miles an hour, and the slowest average of Richmond, 62.774 miles an hour. Alexander Hyder was our winner. Montreal was the biggest margin, 3.24 seconds, and the closest margin was at Talladega. That was the second Talladega event, yep. And the fastest pole was at Jukasa, Zachary Fitzwater Sr., 19 seconds there, and the slowest pole was at Denver Roval. Or actually, well, I don't even know if it's seconds or miles for minutes. Oh, speed and time. Okay, this is also speed and time, so it's like a minute 24. Average speed was 39.356. Most lead changes was at Texas. Whoa, Texas with the most lead changes. Wow, 31 lead changes, and the most leaders, however, was at Kansas with 17 different leaders. Richmond was the most yellow, was 8, and the most cars running was at Circuit of the Americas, or COTA, with 37, and the most DNFs was Pocono. I don't know if that was the first or second Pocono race. But anyways, so that's it for season 13. Hopefully you enjoyed this long-ass season. 43 races. My god, what was I thinking? Yeah, we had 40 races last season, but 40 was already more than, like, so much already. And, yeah, 3 more races. I want to add more tracks. I want to add them all. But, yep, that's it for season 13. Grayson Israel, congratulations to him. He is our champion. And he was one of the drivers who missed the Daytona 500, and he ends up becoming the champion. But it's only one race. One race isn't going to do too much. And, yeah, 43... the 43 car proved it, and so a couple others. However, a lot of them did miss the playoffs. But the 500, I don't think that affected too much. But it could have. Well, next season, I probably won't do that again. Maybe. Maybe not. At least I won't put in EA Sports fictional drivers. Just want to add more cars. But yeah, so next up is the Xerox Classic Series, the final season. Luke Sasser as well, he didn't win the All-Star race, but Patrick Mew did. But since Patrick Mew is my driver, so the prize carries over to Luke Sasser. So, if you listen to this, you can reserve up to 3 cars. 3 cars you can reserve up to. And yeah, then probably gonna run some more series alongside with the Xerox series. And I'll probably add more stats later on, like stage wins and stage points and the actual poll, how many polls that people actually got. But yeah, so that's about it. So that's it for season 13. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we hope to see you in the Xerox Classic Series.